Hi friends, welcome to my channel Smart Tactics. Now with the re-election of Donald Trump, we would acknowledge a world now bracing for significant shifts. Trump's return signals a complex global landscape, especially as he has made bold promises to reshape the US government and its role on the international stage. As we witness Donald Trump take office once again, say by January 2025, we find ourselves at a critical juncture. His new term hold, not just for America but for the world. Under his leadership, we may anticipate a more isolationist foreign policy. Trump's previous presidency was marked by questioning long-standing alliances, and he has shown openness to withdrawing from NATO, which could impact collective security in Europe. This approach would encourage global powers like China and Russia to test their influence further in regions traditionally under the Western watch. Domestically, Trump has already indicated a strong stance on immigration, with calls for mass deportations and heightened restrictions. This could intensify tensions around migration and affect US neighbor relationships, especially with Mexico. Trade too will see new tariffs potentially creating economic ripples globally as countries navigate a more protectionist US economic policy. What's different this time is his consolidation of power within the government. Trump's campaign rhetoric hinted at reshuffling the federal bureaucracy to align more closely with his political goals. This could mean a shift in American domestic policy, not only on issues of national identity, but in environmental regulations and reproductive rights, which would have global ramifications. In the coming years, America's allies and adversaries will likely adjust to this new chapter as Trump's leadership redefines norms and challenges the international status quo. For the world, it's a time to prepare, to observe closely, and to engage thoughtfully with the evolving American landscape. Trump's re-election presents a period of uncertainty where adaptability and diplomacy will be critical. Donald Trump's foreign policy towards Pakistan, China, and India in second term would likely continue with his first term themes, but with greater intensity, mind you. It would closely align with his priorities around security, trade, and countering global influence from perceived adversaries. Now, what about Trump's policy towards Pakistan? Trump's approach towards Pakistan has historically been direct and transactional, often shaped by security issues around Afghanistan and terrorism. He has been critical of Pakistan's role in counter-terrorism efforts, and this stance may return as he pursues a tough-on-terror platform. Given Trump's transactional style, he may press Pakistan to take decisive action against any militant groups that threaten US interests, potentially offering economic or military aid as leverage, but swiftly reducing support if cooperation wanes. Trump's administration previously halted security aid to Pakistan in 2018, and he could leverage similar tactics to press Pakistan on strategic interests like curbing China's Belt and Road Initiative influence. However, balancing this will be complex, as US-Pakistan ties have historically fluctuated based on regional needs and broader US alliances, particularly with India. Now, what about China? Trump's stance on China has always been hawkish, focusing on reducing economic dependency and pushing back against China's global influence. His America First ideology and mistrust of China as an economic competitor are expected to escalate. Trump could renew tariffs on Chinese goods and restrict US technology exports, which could lead to a heightened trade barriers or attempts to decouple key industries. His administration may also target Chinese companies on grounds of data security and intellectual property, as seen with Huawei and TikTok during his first term. Beyond economics, Trump is likely to intensify support for Taiwan and take a more vocal stance on issues like Hong Kong's autonomy and the South China Sea, increasing regional military presence. While these moves may signal US strength, they risk escalating tensions, leading to potential confrontation in Asia Pacific. This approach aims to curb China's global expansion, with Trump likely to further discourage allies from participating in the BRI, or engaging in infrastructure investment that expand China's economic reach. Now let's look at India. How Trump views India, strengthening strategic and economic ties. India has been a priority in Trump's foreign policy, given its role as a regional counterweight to China. His administration placed India at the heart of Indo-Pacific strategy, with Trump previously enhancing defense cooperation, particularly through arms sales and joint military exercises. Trump's second term would likely see a continuation of this approach, further positioning India as a strategic partner to counterbalance China's influence. Economically, Trump might seek to renegotiate trade terms with India to address US trade deficits and demand better market access for Indian goods. Thank you for listening. If you like this video, please subscribe and press the bell button. Thank you.